Hi guys, welcome back to our podcast.
Talk to me nice, not twice, unless you get a lot of motherfuckers.
Period.
Period.
It is. We filming late today, but it's okay. I honestly plan to be in the house all weekend. I kind of want to chill, watch my soaps.
It's not a day I don't be in the house.
Really?
Like,
You don't be outside like that no more?
Hell no. Have you seen me outside?
Yeah, I ain't got the funds.
I
ain't got the funds, baby. I can't spare nothing to just be wasted.
I haven't been outside since Destiny's birthday, and before that I haven't been outside. If anything, everybody just come to my house.
What do we do for Destiny's birthday?
That brunch.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say Punta Cana, but yeah, Destiny's birthday.
That's really the last time I went outside for real.
Yeah.
And before that, I can't even tell you. I be in the house. I be asleep by 8.
Yes, I look forward every weekend to watching like my Zeus shows, and what else come on?
I don't do that until I remember. Like,
yeah, you be watching like 4 weeks at a time.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I don't be no fun. I be trying to talk to her about what's happening, and she be like, "Okay, I gotta watch it."
I don't watch TV. Like, I turned my TV on the other day to watch the Bobby show.
The Bobby, I Love You Purr.
I couldn't get my TV to work because and then my mom and daddy was like, "This TV ain't been on in 20 years." Like, I don't watch. TV.
Oh, they just being dramatic.
Yeah.
I'm thinking you really saying the TV.
But it's probably been like 2 years. I haven't touched my TV.
Damn.
I don't watch TV.
She be texting me all 2 weeks later like, "Oh my God, this happened." Like, nigga, you need to watch this week's episode.
I be watching clips like
on Instagram and stuff.
So like when I seen the Bobby one and they threw that boy in the pool.
That pissed me off.
And then
that small boy, that little mixed boy, you know?
Yeah.
Yes, that pissed me off
because he was acting all tough earlier.
But the island dude was being such a bully. It's kind of like, cause I got like small people syndrome. I think that's what they call it. So it's like you be
far behind.
What's that height?
Yeah, I
don't know. I got that. So it's like you be so snappy because you so tiny, like you feel attacked all the time. So I feel like that's where his like snappiness and his anger came from. And then big dude was like big as hell. But then when the little ex, when he was steady trying to argue with the ex about the ex popping up, he was not on that shit. He was not trying. He wasn't, but he was his ass.
Right, neither one of them was on shit.
So why you didn't try to snatch him into the pool? He only did that because other buddy was tiny.
As far as the other dude, but the other dude was,
what was he saying? Because it wasn't nothing I was like.
The other dude, in the beginning with the little white boy, the white boy started all that shit, and then he had a problem with the white boy because the white boy threw a drink on him,
which is understandable.
Okay, he never even got to touch the white boy until he snuck the white boy instead of giving the white boy a heads up. So he been bitch from the beginning, if you ask me. Like,
well, I'm gonna pause real quick.
I was saying basically like he gave bitch like right then and there because he didn't let the white boy sneak him. He snuck the white boy, the little short boy.
So it was so much fighting that I feel like it was like overbearing. So I was like on TikTok on my phone.
It was.
So I don't really remember.
Want to be bad boys, especially when it was like when dude in the wheelchair said something about Jonathan. I'm like, why are you even making a comparison? Because this is not Bad Boys Club.
Which one is Jonathan? Oh, you saying from
he was like, I'm from Houston, and y'all thought
I did see that. Yeah.
And I'm just like, why are you even giving that comparison? Because this is not.
It's giving you want to be Jonathan, or you want to be on Bad Boys Club, but. Yeah, maybe the whole cast needs to be thrown away. They all gave audition for the wrong show. Because it literally do not. And then it's kind of like Zeus don't know when to stop either because they spent 3 episodes without names fighting. It do not take 3. We do not need to see 3 episodes worth of fight.
Some of the people want to see that. I don't.
Yeah.
But some of the people want to see that and they know that.
Yeah, a little 1-2, but we don't want to see y'all constantly just unrealistically. But yeah, it don't dare take 3 fucking episodes, and then Zeus gonna show you like I want to see fights, but I don't want to. Like if I wanted to watch Bad Boys Club, I would just watch Bad Boys Club. And I ain't gonna lie, I was pretty much done when I seen Roland Ray spit on dude. I cannot.
Who he spit on?
The dude about the wheelchair.
I didn't see that.
And then he bumped him with the wheelchair.
But why he started
That's why I said quote unquote fighting. That was the fighting.
But I got you meant like when that white boy had threw all that food at that boy in the wheelchair.
I mean,
that's what I thought you was talking about when you had text me.
No, I mean that was dead wrong. But I feel like it's
First
a given that it's wrong.
It wouldn't been. If I was in a wheelchair, it would have been a spitting match because we can't get up and fight.
He spit back.
Okay, because it would have been a kapoo, back and forth. Like
he was going bananas though. He was just going off saying like how, not as a pandemic, but you know, like so much shit going on in the world and you gonna put your bodily fluids on me. That was just dead wrong. And it gave like bully. Like how you in a wheelchair, you know what that kind of feel. I don't like rolling weight though. I cannot stand rolling weight at all.
Yeah, I feel like he's not humble enough to be in a wheelchair because baby, I guess he feel like also what can be worse. I can't maybe. Fucking walk.
But I think dude that's in a wheelchair isn't permanently in a wheelchair. I think that's the thing.
I know he said something about a car accident. Right?
Yeah, and I think
because if I was in a wheelchair, I would have the same one as rolling away, not the manual way you.
Yeah, but rolling Ray legs all folded up and shit.
Yeah, but he was born like that. The dude had.
Oh, he was born with it like that.
Yeah, Rolling Ray was born with whatever he got, but it's crazy. Y'all make anybody famous because how?
I mean, look at Shamar.
How? And then it's crazy because y'all make people famous off their disabilities and the way they act. Like these people have.
But Roland Ray used his disability to like not an advantage, but he tried to use it as a weapon.
I feel like Shamar. I feel like we all know Shamar kind of slow, but he walks around like not knowing something wrong with him. Shamar just walk around like a normal human. Like I got a cousin with autism. Like he know, but
Shamar got autism.
No, I'm just saying, like, when people with, like, a disability. Like, my cousin has autism. He knows something is wrong with him. And he doesn't, like, you know, step back from it and, like, tell people and shit like that. But, like, how Shamar is, he, like, I don't think Shamar knows he's slow.
He has to know he's slow.
I don't think
But how much people mock him, he, like, he has to know he's slow.
I don't think Shamar knows he's slow.
I don't know.
But Roland Ray, I just seen on Instagram, Roland Ray's birthday was just... It's them Virgos. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't even believe in that zodiac sign shit, but them Virgos is something else, baby. He was just,
every Virgo I know is like not sweet, but kind of like.
Ain't your mama one?
Mm-hmm. My mama like.
Cinnamon is one. Cinnamon is crazy.
But yeah, but my mama not crazy. Like maybe because her age, because she used to be crazy.
No, I know every Virgo I know. The old like my auntie, her birthday, 60th birthday party is tomorrow. She's crazy as hell. My cousin is crazy as hell. I don't know, like.
No, I don't know.
Them Virgos is just Virgos, like.
My mama, like, you can't get a reaction out of her. It take her a long
time. But you know,
I
don't believe in zodiac signs and shit like that. But you know, you got 3 zodiac signs. You don't just have one. So she could, it's called the big 3. You got your sun, your moon, and your rising. And even though I say I don't care about zodiac signs, like but I know a little bit about it. And like I know mine is I'm a Sagittarius and a double Scorpio. So like my sun is a Sagittarius, and my moon and rising is I'm a double Scorpio.
That's too much. I'm gonna have to look into that type of stuff.
Yeah, so you might be like a fucking Libra and a motherfucking Cancer or something. So that's what I'm like. And then how people always pair like they soulmates with they
zodiac.
Yeah, but you have 3 other zodiac signs, so you can't really 2 other zodiac signs, so you can't really like just pair that one. But anyway, back to Roller Ray, I seen that he on his, I don't know how old he turned, 26 maybe, on his 26th birthday. He was in a hospital bed with pneumonia, baby.
And what's his number 2 for him? The last time he got burned. He got burned. And I always said when I seen him on Catfish, what was the other bad thing he did, or was it just Catfish?
Yeah, but that's not Catfish. It was like a something based off Catfish, but like fan bases and shit like that.
Catfish something.
Yeah, it was like a
But the way he just acted on Catfish,
that he had spit on that person on Catfish.
On Catfish, yeah.
But that's the only thing he can do.
But like, just stay out of trouble, because if somebody climb on your wheelchair and beat your ass, they're gonna be wrong, right? So don't fucking spit on people.
I don't think they're gonna be wrong.
But I think the world will look at them like they're wrong.
The only disability he has is his fucking body. His mind is probably straight. Like, he probably has a mental illness like the rest of us, because everybody is not, like, sane. But, like, he knows what he does. What he do is wrong, because he apologizes for some of the stuff that he's done.
He tried to use his disability like kind of like a shield, or like this makes it okay. I can't, like, I don't know, I just really can't. And I just always say he's gonna get his karma, and if him getting burned wasn't his karma, now he has pneumonia.
Oh yeah, because he told me what he said about Carisha baby daddy.
I forgot what he said.
I think he said like something like, go dig your
your baby daddy up or something.
Don't quote me. Let me see if I can find it.
He said something about her baby daddy.
It was really messy, like.
I remember you telling me, and I'm like, ooh.
And then I remember Nikki and Santana went on live together, and Santana, Nikki was like, "Child, Roller Ray don't like me either, because Roller Ray Lil' Kim fan." And then,
yeah.
So
that might be what the other thing was, because he talked so much shit. Oh, that's what he. So that's actually what his Catfish story was about. It was a boy that loved Nicki Minaj. Yeah, and he was bullying him for liking Nicki Minaj. Mm-hmm. Like, what the fuck? You gotta be a real insecure motherfucker to sit behind a page and do all that. I don't know.
But again, he has a disability. He can't do anything else.
How did he get famous? Just catfish? Like that's what brought him up?
Off that basically, and he spit on that boy.
They should have never put him on there. I'm like, as soon as I seen that, I said, yeah, this man is gonna get his karma, and he ain't been doing shit but getting his karma. Cause what made him? How he get set on fire? Was he smoking?
Damn, I don't remember how he got burned.
I forgot what happened, but I think his weave caught fire.
Yeah.
Baby, if that's not karma, I don't know what it is. Cause child, but for him to
karma is still coming.
Yeah.
I'm really trying to find out what he said about her baby daddy.
It come full circle, really. You don't even gotta do something to people. They're gonna get their karma full circle. But Roland Ray spit on that other dude that was in a wheelchair, and then he started like bumping his chair, like trying to push his chair over. And then Roland Ray got a motor, like you said. Mm-hmm. The other dude got by his arms, so he like bumping his wheelchair, but dude was going off, and I think he was kind of drunk. But he was just going off.
He was sweating and shit.
Yeah, he was stressing. But yeah, when he was in that room, when he got to his room, it was just going off.
Oh yeah, his wig caught on fire. That's what happened.
Yeah, I forgot what made it catch on fire though. But when dude was in his room, he was going off too about a bunch of nothing. And I feel like that was just his insecurity.
Oh yeah, so he did say, dig your baby father up. Tell him how much you turned into a power bluff girl. That's some strong. I wish somebody would say that to me about Toto. Like,
what you gonna do? Shoot them in their nose? Yo,
bitch, come outside, ho. What's that TikTok? Come outside, ho. This the same. They got your baby daddy fucked. Yeah, yeah.
I hope you ready to die about that.
It's all.
I'm ready to go to war.
It's all best off. Don't add. That's not something I play with. Like,
okay, so speaking of this type of stuff, I want to talk about this Breezy thing because I had a whole debate with. Okay, so if y'all don't know, the Breezy situation is he posted his screenshots of his girlfriend texting him. I guess she was like suicidal in the messages, and he was like sad and stuff or whatever. So everybody's questioning him on those messages, but that's not even my whole thing. I want to talk about the fact that everybody's going crazy because Queen Key basically was like, boo-hoo, cry me a river. Like, don't use her for us to feel bad.
I'm not going to lie. I didn't agree with her.
I agree. No, I agree to a certain extent. It's kind of like...
So, it's so many parts to the story. One, we're going to talk about basically his triplets, who allegedly is his because they never took a DNA test, and how he don't take care of it. If you didn't know that, them kids is about 3 years old. Basically, we went to school with Queen Key. Basically, she ended up getting pregnant by Breezy after she exposed. Remember, she exposed him in her coochie. Mm-hmm. So basically, I guess they fucked. Had 3 kids. He never claimed the kids. He said they wasn't hers.
He wanted to test.
Somebody told me. I think they're 3. Somebody told me she denied, like, didn't want to get the test. She wasn't
pregnant with me.
I think.
Well, TJ finna be 4.
But I think they just turned 3, if anything. But I think they were saying like she didn't want to get the test done or something. I heard that recently. I don't know how true that is, but I never seen her say that. I think she always wanted.
Okay, so real quick, personally, would you get offended? I don't know if I asked you this before, but would you get offended if a nigga you was fucking with asked for a test?
No, because if niggas could get pregnant, I know for sure it wouldn't be mad.
Okay,
I know for sure it wouldn't be mad. If niggas could get pregnant, I know for sure that it would not be mine. Like,
no, for real. No.
So I would not get offended. I'm not offended. Bitches is just as grimy as niggas.
If I was on the same coochie all the time, I'd be questioning too. Like, bitch, man, I can't be the only one.
Especially if you know this girl coochie good, like this bitch.
Yeah, this
fucking.
Bitch ain't.
I know this bitch fucking. I'm giving my baby daddy a test soon as we.
I would not. Soon as that
motherfucker get out the
because
pot.
Better late than never. Not better late than never, but I'd rather you do it now instead of trying to do that shit 7 years down the line when I need your help and now you want to get out of it. So now you saying this or when he going to college, now you saying that ain't your baby, or when they 30, questioning who they daddy is. I don't got time for that shit.
I'll still take a test for my daddy right now if he ain't. I don't care how much we look at like.
Okay, I just had to get that.
But yeah, but anyway, so they never got a DNA test. They've been going back and forth on social media for years since she was pregnant.
Why did she expose him?
I don't know, but I don't even know she was pregnant then. Like, since she exposed, pregnant, right? This was before she was pregnant. Either way it goes, she exposed him, and they've been going for like 4 to 5 years on every social media platform.
Yeah,
cool. So when his girlfriend died, she goes off again saying like what you said, boo-hoo, cry me a river, nigga, you a deadbeat. Don't nobody
she just like nobody should feel bad for him because
he don't take care of
your kids.
My thing is, you talk about this nigga not taking care of his kids almost every single day down there.
So shut him up with a DNA test.
Not even that, but it's just like, why did you have to say something when a girl died? Like, you say something any other time. Like,
and I also seen stuff saying like, if she kill herself,
it ain't even shut up with DNA test because he won't take one.
Right. Oh, he won't take it?
He won't take one.
It was a post on Facebook saying, like, they was in us from his actual Facebook page saying, like, I've been asking for a blood test.
Yeah, that's why I said I heard that she didn't want a test at first.
You never really know.
But I think I never really seen her say it.
Whoever it is that want the test, take their ass to court. Period. You want to get it? What, you don't want to pay child support?
Girl, I would have put that man on child support so fast just to get the test. Like,
I know a bitch put me on child support. You better not ask for $1 more. That's just how I feel about it. I get my kid and about whatever, but you better not. If you put me on child support, you better. Especially if I'm willing to take care of my kid. But I mean, I guess
think about
not
you
really
being married, right? And you with a nigga that got kids and he got child support. That should be coming out y'all check. Your wife. If you don't pay for it, they coming for your.
Don't get married
wife.
Until you done. Until your baby 18. I don't know. So this caused the whole big debate because my cousin was telling me like she feels like. Okay, so when we started the conversation, she kind of switched up on me on the end. But when we first started the conversation, she kept saying, niggas need to know where to put they nut. And if you don't want to have kids, like, you know what come with having sex and blase, blase. But I told her that is a double standard. And even though we're a world full of double standards, so I'm not saying, like, that change anything. But that's a big double standard because I feel like okay, so what the main situation was when women have kids that men don't want and how they got to chase the men afterwards for help. And I'm like, yeah, but if men do want it and women get abortions, they still like helpless. Like no matter which way it go, women never make a consecutive decision.
That's how I feel. I feel like it's your body. You should do whatever you want. If that nigga from the jump tell you that he not gonna take care of that baby, please don't expect him to take care of that.
But don't go chasing him.
And don't go chasing him. You already fucking knew from the start. But you had that baby for you, not for that nigga, not for him, and that nigga money that he don't fucking have. Probably
strip him of his life with his wife and all this stuff.
That shit is lame. Like, that's why I get a DNA test soon as that motherfucker come out.
Where that debate went was, I was saying women are just as responsible. So I was saying, even if men do everything they could, fucking wear condoms and try not to whatever, like, if they do everything that they possibly can to try to make sure that no nut get into the woman, and then say there's a hole or something, I feel like if women not right, that's what I'm saying. If women not taking their birth control too, then it's kind of like, okay, then you didn't do your part either. And she was like, no, like, basically trying to say it don't fall on the women. But I'm like, ultimately it does. And that's one of the things that you learn when you're young. Like when you first hit puberty and stuff, your parents or whoever your guardian is, they tell you like, take your birth.
Everybody
well, yeah, that's true.
That. Somebody don't. But everybody don't have that support.
That's true. But personally, it was for me. Take your birth control. You can't rely on them to do what they need to do. Like, you can't just put your trust in them. You got to make sure you protect yourself.
I never been on birth control because I actually have been on birth control. I was on birth control for a year, but not for birth control.
Right. It was for my cycle.
It was for other shit. Right. So, but now as I'm older and I've been off that shit. Like I said, I was only on that shit for a year. Now that I'm older, I really pay attention to my body. Like, I just know my look.
Like the back of your
fertile
hand.
days, ovulation days, and then when you could get none of the days.
And that's what my older coworker, he's a guy, he was saying that, like, well, if that's the case, women should know not to have sex when they ovulating, and not
I
to
just
do this
recently,
when
I'm not gonna lie, I recently had sex when I was ovulating. Like,
I don't count my
2
ovulation days at all. I probably need to, but I don't.
I had it 2 weeks ago, and one of my coworkers, she was saying like she might be pregnant. So I'm like, I looked up my app. I'm like, oh fuck, while I was at the nigga house. While I was at the nigga house, I'm like, oh fuck, I'm ovulating right now. So in the middle of us having sex, I'm like, yeah, be careful, I'm ovulating. I'm gonna let a nigga know. But a lot of women don't know their bodies and like how shit formed. Like, just because you don't have sex, say you get nutted in for like 3 days prior to your ovulation date. Sperm can last in your body for a while, so that carries over to your ovulation date, and you could get pregnant. How long
does it last?
I think it lasts a couple of days. I think it lasts a couple of days. Like, I think if I'm not mistaken, it could last like to 5 days in you. So that's why I try, like, fertile window, you still could get pregnant. Ovulation, you definitely getting pregnant. Like, and the day after your ovulation, you can. So your ovulation day is always, look at y'all getting educated.
I'm listening because I'm trying to think.
Your ovulation day is usually 12 days after your period.
I had an app that pretty much I would look at, but I don't really look at it. All I worry about is my patch. If my patch is on my day, that's all I
You just need to know, like, how long your cycle is. Like, it could be like 28 days. It could be 35 days. My shit be up and down. So,
yeah.
My shit late right now.
That's why I started. Mine came on today, and only because I had sex. I was sure looking at my shit like, where's that? But I only started birth control because I used to die with my cramps. Like, literally die.
Yeah,
I started my birth control early. I started my period in 5th grade. I remember that day like it was yesterday.
I did too.
Remember the
it was in
Robert
April.
Crown?
It was in April.
I don't remember when those Robert Crown field trips were, but it was like a whole field trip. I don't know what the men learned, but the women and the men were separate. I'm sure it just talked about their puberty too. That, yeah. And it was like right after one of those field trips, I went to pee. You know, you get in line because 5th grade you used to get in like a bathroom line or whatever. And when I went in, I had started my cycle, and my friend thought it was so funny.
But yeah, we just got off the topic because we was
talking about What was we talking about?
But anyway, so I wonder if I can look to see if I screenshotted.
But somebody said, somebody from the aspect of her, like, that she did commit suicide or whatever, they were saying she was really sad because of the shit that Queen Key was putting him through. So I seen that. So I seen a lot of different scenarios.
So I seen one girl went viral, and this is my Facebook friend. She do nails cold as hell. I don't even know her. We just Facebook friends. And she went viral for saying, "Why do I feel like Breezy killed her?" So when she said that, everybody else started playing detective. Another girl said, "I think Breezy killed his girlfriend and left her body in an apartment. You can't tell me otherwise." I say this because Raven went missing 8/31. He posted her last text sent to him on 9/6. She was found on 9/6. Let's say, what if he didn't kill her? If that's really your lover, why the fuck haven't you notified anyone about not hearing from her?
But I seen something that said, mind y'all, we don't know how much of this shit is true. We just comparing posts. But I seen something that said her mama didn't hear from her, and she reached out to authorities or whatever, and they did a wellness check and found her in her apartment dead on August 31st. Mm-hmm. So it's like, which one is it? And if that's the real story, then how was she? Because in the text message, first off, the first red flag for me was the zooming in on the text message. I've never seen that before. Like, if somebody ever posts messages like when they loved one passed, the last time they talked to them, blah blah blah, I've never seen zoomed in pictures, dates cropped out, times cropped out, names cropped out, name in this picture, name not in that picture, half the text message in this picture. I've never seen nobody post like that. So that was weird as hell to me. At first I thought it was fake until I seen like people sharing the word and more posts about it. But I'm like, off back, that's weird.
Yeah, so her cousin was going on Twitter talking about that basically.
I got a little shot of Patron.
Just a tiny bit. Basically, don't do this, y'all. Basically saying like, how did you get these messages if, I forgot how it went. What did she say?
Yeah, I thought Swear I thought I kept less than that in the cup.
I hope I get fucked tonight. Ooh, I just look at myself.
What did you say? What you trying to figure out? What? Oh, the cousin.
I'm trying to see if I can find.
She said a lot. I don't know. I seen it's been all over TikTok.
Yeah, she. Like, but who says that bitch is her cousin though? Who really true. Like says that? But somebody got to speak out because you know when families be grieving, it's gonna be that. Yeah, they don't say nothing. Need to know. Yeah, so I don't know. But another thing, back to like what Queen Key said. Somebody said. Let me get to it. Whoever agree with Queen Key can unadd me right now. Should no bitch be on the internet speaking about somebody taking care of kids that's refusing to take a DNA test. I'm not taking care of no kids that I don't know if they mine's either. Ravens. That's had nothing to do with Queen Key or her kids or how Key and Breezy got. Yeah, that's why I said that was my main thing. It's like you want the attention to be on you, and it's like you speak on this topic all the time about this man not taking care of your kids, and I feel like he could be possibly grieving, even if he did kill her or not. Like right. You don't know what he's going through mentally for real, and nobody knows what really happened.
But you don't think that was enough bashing, kind of though, like. If those are his kids and he just completely not taking a test and just being petty, whatever, he's dead as wrong. But he already getting bashed, so it was like, is it more of a want everybody to be talking about you or to be about you? Because it's not like everybody was like, oh my God, Breezy, we're gonna send you flowers.
Yeah, no.
Like they said he fucking killed
When I saw it, I'm like, oh, that's sad. I didn't feel sorry for him. I just felt sorry for the situation because
I felt a little sorry.
Not for him per se because. Yeah, but like I felt sorry for her because it's like, damn, you was really going through that. And you felt like she said what she said. She felt like bugs was crawling on her skin. Like
I felt bad because I can't imagine getting that text. Like I feel like suicide is kind of we didn't talk about that with my brother, but suicide is kind of like one of them tactics. Like when people break up, I think it's kind of looked at so lightly. So. It's kind of like to get a text like that for real. That was my whole thought. Like, damn, how did he feel reading this text? I'm a real when
I would have read that shit
happened,
over and over. I would have read it so
yeah.
many times. Like that shit crazy.
Like, damn, my heart would drop. I'd probably be sick. So that's all I was thinking about. Was like, damn, how did he react to this? How did he?
But he
really get this message
that wasn't the last message that she sent to him. That was
so why you post it like it was?
Exactly. My thing is, why are you posting that girl business and what she's got to say to you? But people were saying like it was just a red flag in general because if you think about it, I remember back in the day when I used to have like in grammar school, used to have like suicide classes and people used to come to our class who kids committed suicide and they'd tell us like nobody ever leaves a note when they about to commit suicide. They just do it. So right then and there, it was a red flag to me because it's like
it's more of like a not attention, but it's kind of like a cry for help.
Yeah, but it's just like why are you posting that? Like that's something so intimate that she sent to you and you sharing it to the world. Like I would never do something like that. If you was to commit suicide and you sent me your suicide note, I'm not sharing that with the world.
It felt like
it's evasion of privacy. Really that's something. It's something between me and you. You wrote me a letter. You didn't write the world
to write me before you did.
If you wanted to tell the world that you wanted to commit suicide, then you would do it. You would have wrote your last. I done seen people write their last Facebook post and really off themselves. Like
didn't somebody do it on live or something? I think a man did that on live.
I think back in the day, I used to watch this YouTuber. Damn, what was his name? But he ended up killing himself one day on YouTube and recording it and I used to watch him faithfully. That was sad.
Really?
Yes. So I don't know.
Crazy. I just never know what people going through.
You never know what people going through. Like
we gonna pin the suicide. Is it the suicide awareness or suicide helpline? I can't think of what it's called. But we gonna pin it.
But my thing is, do that really work? Call me. Call me.
You gonna talk them down?
Hell yeah.
You fuck around and be like, just go do it. Cause honestly, I agree.
I do it with you.
That's the type of shit you be on.
But
no, I was cracking up when that Tony dude. Is that not Tony? What's his name on TikTok? When it was the monkeypox thing, he was like, "Lord, we ready."
No, that's me.
We ready to go.
I be saying that every other day, like, just Lord, please, we here, and I know you see
I was crying, and it definitely reminded me of you.
And it goes into like men. This goes into like men trusting women, women trusting men. Like, after shit like that, say if everybody have their depressed moments. Nobody could ever tell me they went through life happy as fuck. Like somebody has to go through depressed moments, and it's just like you want your significant other to be that person for you to lean on, to be your confidant, everything else. And it's just like, how can I really trust you if you could? I'm gone and you exposing me for real. That's how I feel.
Yeah,
I feel like you really exposed
me. So it's
me.
like I couldn't trust you.
I couldn't. And your ass would probably cheating while I was here. And here you go, exposing shit.
Yeah.
But into exposing, so I know before we jumped on the camera, you was telling me about Tokyo.
Well, before that, men trusting women, or men trusting women, though, or women trusting men. I seen a post that basically said, like, honestly, women would make way better serial killers, which is true, because men trust us too much. And I think that's why so many people die getting set up by women, because they be thinking with the wrong head. Like, you ain't thinking with the right head, okay? So they was just saying, like, how women, you meet women for dinner, or they be asking to come to your house, or, you know, like
if I was really one of them girls, I could really like set niggas up. A lot of people. Like it would be fun.
No.
Like, and I wouldn't feel bad, because why this easy? Like, I feel like some men
don't think.
Yeah, y'all really need to learn y'all lesson. Y'all be finding bitches on Snapchat. Be the one for me. Like, I feel like Snapchat is not trustworthy. Like,
yeah, no, because you know how many DMs a day I get from those little sex pages?
Yeah, and I be block.
How the fuck did you find me?
Snapchat is not trustworthy, anyway. And I feel like if you finna meet a bitch on Snapchat, then
you really thirsty. You don't get no pussy.
Bitch, you ready to die. You don't know what's gonna show up.
You don't get no ass, because is it really that deep?
Yeah, people be
that is like
people be what happened? Yeah, because she was explaining to me something earlier, and I'm like, save it.
Basically asking, I don't know if it was TikTok, Instagram, whatever, but she was basically saying, like, her brother, like, she knows for a fact her brother is heterosexual. They've had these conversations and all of this, so she's not trying to be no bully or nothing like that. But I guess her brother was talking to this girl, and she was like waiting to see, like, if her brother really liked the girl before she, like, you know, do all this. But she was saying, she told her brother, like, hey, just so you know, this girl, but she emphasized the fact that she knew her brother was heterosexual, because she didn't want to make it, you know, she didn't want to feel like, she didn't want nobody to think she was targeting a girl or nothing, or trying to expose her or nothing. But she told her brother, like, this person that you like wasn't born a woman. So it's like, I'm just letting you know she wasn't born a woman. And the brother, you know, contacted the girl about it. But he wasn't rude or nothing. He was just like, hey, this is what I'm hearing, so I just want to see. And so she was just asking everybody's opinion, like, am I wrong for doing that? And I personally don't think so, because honestly, the girl should have let him know that too, because people get killed over stuff like that. Like, men snap out and be angry, and
they don't know if they gay, straight.
Even if you got a coochie now, it's like, you need to let.
I wonder if it get water wet.
Probably not. Like, do they connect it to their ass or something?
But as a sister though, am I actually going on the internet and saying that about my brother?
That's true.
I'm not
telling you. Now you're out your brother.
But if you got one brother, we know it's you. I see she had like 5 brothers, and everybody had to figure out what brother it was. But if he didn't know,
is it really outing though?
It's not, but it's like, damn, you messed with a man.
I think it was like a text situation.
I feel like it has to be more than that if you showing your sister, like.
She didn't specify. She just said, like, he told me, I know he's heterosexual. We've talked about it on multiple occasions. And she's like, am I wrong? But I don't think you're wrong.
I don't think you're. I wouldn't personally know how to. I think I would have told somebody else.
I think to tell. I'm not gonna like, literally, I'm not gonna understand it until I see a woman, a trans woman. Until I see it, I probably have seen it. I need to see it.
Didn't know.
I haven't.
Didn't know.
I need to see the coochie for myself for me to decide whether it's gay or not, or, like, you know what I mean? Because I need to know the extent. Like, how much of a pussy is it really to make it gay? Because it's kind of like...
I mean, I honestly feel like...
It's such a difficult...
It's a difficult topic to
like,
talk about.
Is the dick still there? That's one thing.
We always talk about trans women, but we never talk about trans men.
That's
and
true.
I don't know if I would sit there and lay up with a man that
was once a woman.
Yeah,
but you would lay up with a girl, right? So it's kind of like. But I get that too because
I'm not laying up with no bitch.
I kind of get that too though because I lay up with a man, but I ain't gonna lay up with a man that became a woman.
Exactly, because I remember. So I remember when you was doing your gay shit. You was like, "I'm sick of laying on titties," and I always think about that.
Why would I say that?
I always think about that. Like I don't even like titties. Like I want to cut mine off, and I gotta lay on some. But I just never. I remember I seen like a court situation, and this girl was like, I don't know if I'm gay or straight because she didn't know she didn't know the man was a girl. She was like, I'm confused now.
Yeah. But it's like, I don't think there's no confusion if what you seen surface level was one or the other. So if I was dealing with a woman that still had a dick, I think that'd be like, bitch, yeah. But if the woman got a coochie now, it's kind of like, okay, well then you're gay.
See, I wouldn't. So I'm into trying stuff. I wouldn't mind trying it.
It's just, I can't eat it
because
I don't get how men do it.
I wouldn't mind trying like a trans man.
No, I'm not doing that.
I take a couple of shots and dark and like a mix.
I can't do it because I'm not into women with facial hair. If I'm into a girl,
but they be looking like men.
But that's the problem, though.
You wouldn't even know that's a fucking man, though. I mean, a woman, though.
When you see the titties that snipped off, and I think it's just a mental thing. I don't think I could do it.
But some people had covering their scars really well.
I probably would be better with a trans woman. I think I would do better with a man that had a dick and then transformed into a girl and then got, the reconstructive surgery that made her have a vagina. I think I'll do better with that than to do...
No, that kind of scary. Either way it go, I think both private parts and you really just made a private part, and I really got that. I got a real one that scares me because how did y'all? Really do that?
Like. So you mean to tell me you got what the fuck I got? Ain't gotta have a period and ain't gotta get pregnant? No, ma'am.
I just want to know, is it wet though?
That's what I'm saying.
Or you gotta use lube, like is that thing and like
you gotta use lube every time you have sex.
But my coworkers, we was just talking. Fuck them though, but except a couple. But my coworkers, I name drop. I don't give a fuck.
Don't name drop your coworkers.
Anyway, so basically my coworkers, they was talking about how they like it. My female coworkers was talking about how they like it in their ass. And they was like, oh, they didn't know their ass could come until it was getting freaked in their ass. So I think as a trans man, they was once gay, probably. They probably still get.
They still got fucked in the ass?
Yeah.
I mean,
because your ass can get wet.
I mean, but if, trans man.
A trans woman.
Trans woman, yeah, because then they get a vagina, so they went to get fucked. So they probably until they got the vagina, they was getting fucked in their ass. That makes sense.
You know what be tweaking me out though? When studs and gay boys be going together.
Yeah, that's too confusing.
That tweaks me the fuck out.
Cause like, are you straight? Are y'all
and
straight?
they be using like dildos.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all can cancel me if y'all want to, but that's the only part of the LGBT community that I think is a mental illness. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but I literally think that's I don't know. Like, you could possibly really feel like you not in the right body, but ultimately I think it's
I think that's the mental. I never felt like I wanted to be a boy. I say little shit like, oh, it's so hard being a girl, but
yeah, like I would want to experience being a boy for probably like 24 hours.
Yeah, to see why they so
a lot
obsessed.
Of bitches act dumb, like act irresponsible, irregular like they ass, but I just feel so. But I don't know, maybe it's gonna take for me to know somebody personally. I'm not against it at all. But I just think it's a mental thing. But you could be born with mental illnesses, right?
Yes, a lot of people born with mental illness.
If you was born schizo, that don't or something that don't make you less than.
Oh, you might be born.
Are you? No. Well, that's the first mental illness I thought of. But I don't think it make you less than.
I thought about bipolar because you could.
I thought so too, but then I thought that I'm like, is that really mental?
Yeah, I thought about bipolar because that run through my family. So,
or is bipolar like a personality disorder?
I don't think it's a personality disorder. I just think, yeah, it is.
You know what I mean? It's kind of like
it is. I don't know why I'm acting like it's not. It really is.
I don't know, child. I only went to college for like half a year.
What was it saying? I don't know. I only been here for 3 days.
Okay.
You seen that, man?
No, but I feel it.
Because somebody was like, "You like it out here?" He said, "I don't know. I only been here for 3 days."
How the person was young?
The person was on a school bus and Uzi was in their city just touring. And
so
Uzi walked up to the school bus like, "Hey y'all, hey," dapping their hands. So they like, "You like it out here?" He said, "I only been out here for 3 days."
Uzi said that?
Yes.
Uzi's a motherfucker. I watched that video of him recording JT literally
like a dad.
He's like,
like a dad.
Or like a son to a mama.
I literally don't.
That's how Tristan remind me. Like that's
kinda. I literally don't.
He was just like that for me watching me go to the car for tissue.
I don't see what she sees, but I do at the same time.
Cause his size, his amount of weird. I can't get over the Chinese banging the side part. I just can't. I wanted to recreate that for YouTube, then I was like, yeah, no, it's not giving.
It's that fat ass septum piercing for me. I hate it. Like, it's giving fake.
I was educating my older coworkers today on JT. And I'm like, JT from Miami.
The city girls.
She was like, girl, who was that? I was watching the podcast. But another thing we wanted to talk about today was friends basically befriending friends that they feel like are less than. So whether she's heavyset, ugly, dark skin. Yeah, we seen a TikTok that went viral because the girl was basically like recording their Instagram and saying like this what she look like on Instagram and then this what she look like in person. But the second girl was heavy set. She didn't use a filter on her, but she used a filter on the other girls. The picture wasn't liked on the phone for the second girl.
Well, she was on her Instagram.
Yeah, it was like a lot of little things. So everybody was just like, she the bad. And she looked sad. She did look sad though. I feel everybody in the comments because the girl did kind of look sad. She did. I'm going to include the link if y'all ain't seen the TikTok. So
honestly, I feel like I only got 3 female friends, and that's why.
I never chose a friend because of their looks. I feel like my friends are kind of relatable because of
I ain't going to say you just can't look too dirty.
But I've never come across a motherfucker that was too dirty and wanted to be friends for real.
Yeah.
That I could think
They'd
of.
be with the other dirty people.
Yeah, it's kind of like you just stay in your class. Like high school was...
See, in high school, I feel like I was cool with everybody. I was cool with, like, lames. You had to get your homework done. You had to be cool with everybody. Like, I was cool with everybody. Lames. I was considered... And I don't feel like
everybody.
Yeah, but I don't feel like I was considered popular. But people,
it was like you was known.
I was
like
known.
Too.
Yeah,
but at the same time, our school wasn't like humongous.
Yeah, we all knew each other. Everybody, we gonna say this. Everybody came from middle school with each other, so we already knew a handful of more than a handful of people.
Really, a lot of us knew different handfuls, and then we kind of like merged.
Because you got
knew one side. And them knew one.
And you got to think about it. And then you come with one group of friends that's not from your side, so you start knowing their sides. And then some people grew up with each other, and they couldn't go to one school. I came to high school with everybody I grew up with. Yeah, and you couldn't go to one school, but you know because you grew up in it is.
I think my first friend that I didn't grow up with was Destiny. A lot of my friends was built off of like how many classes. Like me and Destiny had so many classes together when we first got to high school. We never
had class together.
Yeah.
We had.
I remember when I met you.
Was kind of sneaking in our lunch period, I think, or we were sneaking in lunch period, or we had lunch together. I think Jamie was sneaking in our lunch.
I think the first lunch period not snuck in. I think the first lunch period we had together was when I thought Sterling was cute.
No, that's not. We had one before that. That's how we got cool. We got one before that. Then after that, that was when we had that.
No, we got cool because of what's her name. Kiwana. She was like, "We going to meet her. We gonna take her bus."
Yeah, but I'm saying that we had lunch period then.
Oh.
And then the next year, that was our junior year. Then the next year after that, we had our own lunch period. We ain't had nobody but each other and like Sterling. So
and all the guys.
Yeah. So and Cooley and shit like that.
Yeah, a lot of that stuff, especially came off of having classes together. Yeah. And then you just once you be with people so much, that's how you get close to them.
Or like bus stops because we.
But like me and Destiny is relatable. Me and you relatable. Me and Kiwana was relatable. Who else?
I can't relate to that bitch now. All them
tattoos.
Tattoos. That nigga she got on.
Tattoos.
she pregnant too.
She pregnant? We gotta talk.
I think Reno just told me that recently. What? Or was it Dez? One of them just told me like she pregnant.
Yeah, I didn't hang with the other ones. I was in a group chat that sent each other nudes. How ghetto.
Yeah, that was Shantri's one.
That was ghetto, yeah.
But yeah, I keep my friends, especially, okay, so I was just telling my coworkers, like, I haven't met a new friend since 2016. Like, y'all cool, but I don't consider y'all my friends. I told them that straight up.
Really? You always say, I'd be like, you want to invite so-and-so? I don't know what I'd be asking for. She be like, no. I think her birthday. She be like, no, those aren't my friends. I'm like, what? You hung with them? Those aren't my friends.
I can hang with whoever because I'm
not
my
like, toxic trait, though, thinking that I'm friends with people.
Yeah, just like, she didn't consider you a friend, for real. But
I'm just that outgoing person where I see, like, and she was kind of relatable, so I'm like, okay, she new to the school. She probably wants somebody. You know, she was just like all bottled up in the corner. And
like I could
when I talked to her, she acted like she, you know,
she
was
knew
happy to have somebody to talk to.
Yeah,
but that bitch fucked my man.
It wasn't.
No, it was not one man. But she still should have told me. Yeah, I think that's so weird. No, you know what I thought was weird? I seen the Tayla girls. I seen a video the Tayla girls did of. It was titled like Our Sisters Quitting the Tayla Girls, something like that. But do you know they was like kind of like not shaming her, but I've never seen a conversation like this where they was basically telling her like, well, Ty was real harsh. It's just like, if you leave, don't come back because she wants to go to college.
The one that did the vibrating prank on.
The girl Trinity, she going to college now. She old enough, so
they didn't want her to go to college.
They was kind of like Daisha was kind of like, okay, if you fall, like, I'll be here to pick you up, but I'm gonna make it hard for you to pick you up. And Ty was just like, if you leave, don't come back. Like, they was saying like, but what is college gonna give you? And basically saying like, but you're not going to college, you're not going to school, because she was saying her big goal was to be a dancer in Broadway, something making so much money a week or whatever. But Ty was just like, it's not like you're going to college to do that, so what you really going to college for? But it was like, I've never heard a conversation like that, because it's normally people pressuring people to go to college. Like,
and not
go, you really think YouTube going to pay you, like, blase, and they was just pressuring her. She was making her feel real bad.
Let people do what they want to do with their life.
I've never seen, she was like, how are you saying that to me about me getting a better education?
Like, that's weird.
Like, and I was just thinking, like, that is really fucking weird.
They was gonna have to see me.
I feel like fighting to get $1,000 and that ain't shit right now.
Or how about this? I do both. Like, what's wrong with that? Like, I could run. But
she going away to college.
I could still do both.
Like, when you leave, don't come back.
And I'll be like, okay,
she was saying we did so much and we put all this work and
putting a vibrator in my panties at fucking 11. Like, bitch, y'all need to be in jail for rape. Don't piss me off, because I didn't like that.
Yeah,
sexualizing a little fucking. Like you're sexualizing a little girl. Like, you bitches are weird.
Was a little weird. It was probably
the fat ass bitches weird.
But I just never seen that, and they was just saying like, we made the mistake, so you didn't have to.
They didn't,
and it's kind of like, but you're doing YouTube though, so it's not like. I don't know. And Daisha was saying, like, I went to college. I, like, left.
I always say I feel like everybody's just experiencing
YouTube not going to last forever. I'm sorry if y'all can hear me burping. But YouTube not going to last forever. So it's kind of like, she needs a backup plan. She's young.
That's
by the time she ain't shit wrong might not even be a thing.
Ain't shit wrong with a backup plan. Like, I always feel like everybody should experience college. Experience what the fuck you want to experience. Yeah. Fuck what everybody else got to say about
that shit. That was weird.
Period.
I've never seen that before.
Yeah, my sisters was going to have to see me. That's why I'm so glad I don't have sisters.
She was like, she started to go hard, and she was like, you say you want to be on Broadway, but I've asked you for how many TikTok dances. I ain't seen a TikTok dance yet.
You won't get one acting like that.
So the sister, she like left. Like, she just walked off.
Bitch, I'm the
And then she was like, that was really harsh. Yeah, she just tried to like apologize.
She's a good sister because bitches get stolen around here.
Yeah, she was just like, I don't understand how you saying this to me because I want to get a higher education.
I would have stole off her and healed her hair and kept stealing off her.
You can't break out a fight. They was recording it like.
You want to show, video. Bitch? Let's send it up because that's all they want. That's all they want. They want, and they was gonna upload it too. Yes, the fuck they was, because they so money thirsty. That tad bitch and that fat bitch can come see me. Yeah. Don't care. I don't like shit like that. At the album, put that vibrator in that girl panties.
Yeah, that was weird. That was pretty weird. I haven't even did that. I wouldn't even.
And it's the fact that they didn't see nothing wrong with it. I hate when people don't see the wrong in what they did. That shit weird as fuck. Come see me if y'all ain't got nothing else.
Yeah, that is pretty weird.
But anyway,
and I seen, okay, but real quick, I seen they did a Daisha did a truth or drink with her mama and truth or drink with her daddy, and somebody asked how you feel about Trinity like losing her virginity, and the mama was just like, y'all know something I don't, because she ain't, but I guess she admitted to losing her virginity because she did a truth or drink with her first, and
they was drinking for real.
I don't know, because I can't find a video, but she inserted the clip of her sister saying, like, I think she said, like, has that cat got touched yet or hit yet or something? And she was like, yes, and Trinity started busting up laughing. So Daisha was just trying not to give it away that Trinity said she lost her virginity. But the mama just like, why they so stuck on that? Like, why they saying shit like that? It was funny. Y'all gotta watch it.
No, I don't like them. I'm not laughing at that.
It was funny. It was really funny. It was cracking.
Because I feel like the mom and daddy should have been stepped in a long time ago when it comes to a relationship. Like, they be doing anything to them.
They too far age. How old is she? Well, she going to college now.
So she got 18 then. 18, 19. She grown now, but back then,
yeah, she probably
fuck
18.
the Tayla girl.
I doubt she's 19. Yeah, so bad.
No, I'm not. I'm telling real shit. Think about it. If that's your daughter and say you got 3 daughters.
I wonder if their mama had something to say behind the scenes.
She probably didn't because she's getting paid. You know, black sometimes
ain't no money on sell me.
Some black. Let's think about all the bitches that R. Kelly fucked. All the young women that R. Kelly fucked and they mama let him. Cause
I never understand it.
I wouldn't either. But some women just.
So basically, you selling your kid because if you think that just because he has money or he gonna put her on, it's okay to fuck. At a young age, that's not okay, and nothing's gonna make me think that that's okay. I'd be like, you want to put her on? Holler at her when she 18, and then do whatever. Then don't look at me like that because you read your message. We have to go.
Nah, it's not that. But anyway, thank y'all for tuning in. Sorry, it's been like 3 weeks. That's unattractive.
Yeah, some more. No, but yeah, sorry about the little wait. Sorry for the wait.
I be busy, like I said.
Yeah.
And then when I tried to do it, she wanted to go out to eat. So
that's okay.
It's a lot for me though. Patron get me super wild.
Ooh, that was hard to take. Ooh. But yes. If y'all not subscribed already, make sure y'all subscribe to the podcast.
I'm off next weekend, so maybe I could do something.
Maybe we'll triple up on some.
I gotta work at 6 in the morning.
We've been bothering y'all for an hour.
Yeah.
So
it was playing catch up.
Yeah,
That's all it was playing
catch up.
Talk to me nice podcast. Or don't talk to me at all.
Make sure y'all subscribe. Our links are in the comment section below. Start a conversation in the comments. Let us know how y'all
follow us on everything. Follow us on everything.
Let us know who y'all might want as a guest. That's kind of attainable.
If y'all know us and you know somebody around us,
and tell us how if y'all like the people that we had too, because we kind of like experiment.
We've run out of guests.
People really
it's crazy because people be asking me,
but it's kind of like,
who are y'all?
Yeah, it's kind of like, will they even watch that?
I don't know who y'all are.
But I be thinking about that when I watch the Afters already. We don't know who these people is. So maybe we thinking too hard on it. We being too hard on ourselves or trying to be perfectionists or whatever. So, just let us know if y'all really mind. Make sure y'all subscribe to the podcast and follow us. Period.
Yeah. So next week I'm gonna try this again. So I don't even put no promises up, but I'm gonna try this.
I'm gonna have to come to her door with a gun, like.
Maybe we could do Lante.
Yeah, we gotta get Lante now. I'm telling y'all.
He's a horrible person.
Horrible man.
Horrible. It'll make you not even want me in it out. And he's gonna laugh about everything we say.
He's your birth control. Not your birth control, your fucking man control.
Birth control too. Cause a nigga.
Yeah, that's who.
He said, I seen y'all podcast and you said something about me. Boy, fuck you.
He watched it. He be trying to tell me he watched it. I be like, no, you didn't.
He said, I seen what you said about me. Boy, fuck you. He's crazy. So I'm going to tell him when I see something this time. He'll go watch it. Shout out to Someone. But we should have all of them as a group on here. We just got to figure out how.
Yeah, we got to figure out how that's going to be attainable. Probably got to do it on your porch.
We got to do it before the
summer.
summer.
That's the only setting.
Before the summer over.
I keep burping.
All right, y'all.
Yeah, we rambling.
I hope y'all enjoyed this episode.